Hello everyone, welcome to Step One Finance. Guys, if you're not subscribers to the channel yet, if you could do that, hit the notification bell so you know when I post videos. Any questions or comments, I'll leave them in the comment section below, guys. And if you could give me a thumbs up for the video, I'd really appreciate it. Today I'm going to be going over three things. I'm going to be going over a little bit of Joe Biden's plan. Remember, guys, I said in my last video, I am not going over the whole entire plan. Honestly, I don't even like posting stuff until the stuff is actually gonna happen. But I think it's important to note some of the stuff that Joe Biden brought up in his plan, and because I want to talk about it. So I'm going to be going over real briefly, guys. I'm going to go over some of the stuff that he's talking about. I don't want to sit there and dwell on this stuff because it's not going to happen until it's voted in. So I will hit up on some stuff that he's talking about that affects us in getting out of debt, because I'm a Get Out of Debt channel. So the second thing I'm going to talk about is the good and the bad coming out of this bill and the previous bill. And the third thing I want to talk about is just give you my opinion on certain things. And I hope you guys stick around for that because I have a lot to say. So the first thing, Joe Biden came out talking about his plan. Guys, there is 1.9 trillion. We spent what, 900 billion the last time. So, you know, we're flirting with 3 trillion here just in the last year. And unfortunately, guys, he did not mention anything about student loans. So the student loan forgiveness, we're going to get that right off the top. As of right now, that $10,000 forgiveness that he talked about, it's not in there. I didn't hear him talk about it. I didn't hear him say nothing about it. If I missed that and you guys seen it, please let me know. Unemployment's going to be going from $300 to $400 if this all gets voted through. Everything I'm talking about is if it gets voted through. It's going to go from $300 to $400, and it's going to be extended till mid-September. He's trying to start up I didn't even know this expired, but supposedly the 2-week leave of absence that you could take from your work if you do get sick, and get paid. Like I said, guys, I didn't know that. I didn't know that expired, so he's trying to start that back up again and trying to get that extended for a longer period of time. The child tax credit, right now, we went from what, $1,000 to $2,000 under the Trump administration, and Joe Biden is looking to up that to $3,000. And if you have a kid under the age of 6, they will get an additional $600. There is a third stimulus in there, and that is the remaining balance of the $2,000 that they wanted to get in to begin with. So you guys are receiving your $600 checks. If you did not already receive it, it's coming. Please watch the mail. I would open up every single piece of mail, okay? Because they're talking about these stupid debit cards again. I don't know why they do this. Some checks, some debit cards, just please be aware of your mail. Open up every single piece of mail and make sure you do not throw that stuff away when it comes. You should be receiving them within the next couple weeks. But the $1,400 in addition to the $600 that you just received is in this next bill. So you will be receiving a $1,400 extra. And also, they're trying to add on the adult dependents. So if you didn't, but that would not be included in the $600 from what I'm understanding. You would just receive the $1,400 for the adult dependent. There's supposed to be $15 billion for small businesses. It's going to be grants. In my opinion, that's not even close. That's not even close to enough to help out these small businesses. There's going to be $30 billion in renters assistance programs. Guys, stuff like that, you know, I'm sure you're going to have to go on and fill out some type of application, or, you know, you're going to have to, you know, give some type of situation that you're in that you need that assistance. So there are $30 billion for renters assistance. There are also going to be $25 billion for child care assistance, which, you know, guys, child care is absolutely astronomical. So, hey, I'm all for that, man. You know, you guys need some help with your child care. I'm definitely all for that. All right, and the last two things I wanted to talk about, guys, these are two things that I think are really going to affect us in the future. One is the forbearance program is going to get extended to September if this bill passes. And, you know, and the last thing is the $15 minimum wage. Okay, so that's the things I just wanted to let you know. Certain things that are in this bill. These are the things I'm going to talk about on this channel right now. All right, guys, now to the good and the bad. The good is obviously, you know, I'm glad to see renters assistance in there, child tax credits increasing, daycare, you know, help for people with child care. businesses being helped. I love all that because people sincerely need help right now. Guys, and the bad is it's going to fall right into my conclusion for today. The bad is, I believe it's going to be bad. So basically, I believe the longer these forbearances go on, the longer landlords are not allowed to evict their tenants. And tenants aren't paying. It's possible these landlords are going to lose their houses. It's possible that, I know people that are working and took the forbearance. All right. And our problem is I say this all the time. We live in the now. You guys are worried about one day at a time. You're not worried about the future. Right now, you got this big force filled up that does not allow anything to happen to you. Okay. You can't be evicted and you can't have your home foreclosed on you. But what happens when you can? Okay. How many people are going to be getting evicted and how many people are going to be losing their homes? I sincerely think that we are going to experience a really bad housing market crash again, probably within the next year and a half to 2 years. Guys, my opinion, all right? My opinion. I really believe we are going to. It may even be worse than what 2008 was, okay? So 2008, it was caused by the banks. This one that I believe is coming up is going to be caused by all these stimulus packages and this virus that we had and just the amount of debt that we have and the fact that we do not have to pay rent and we do not have to pay mortgages. And I think people are falling behind astronomically because I guarantee a high percentage, I guarantee it's over 90% of people do not have a budget. Okay, people do not calculate their bills from day to day to month to month. They worry about the unseeable future when the unseeable future happens. So I think that is the biggest bad that's coming out of this is that we are in for some rocky times ahead. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Okay, so now I want to talk a little bit about the dollar. Guys, all this printing the money, you hear this all the time, and I've said it on this channel before, but all this printing money is just going to devalue the dollar. Okay, how do you devalue the dollar? Inflation. Okay, inflation's good, but it's not good if it happens drastically. It's supposed to happen gradually. I talk about that, supply and demand. If you have a lot of supply, it's just going to, if I have one $100 bill in existence, I could buy the world with it. But if there's trillions and trillions and trillions of $100 bills in existence, now I could buy a Starbucks of coffee. And taxes are going to start going up because we got to pay for all this stimulus, okay? So our taxes are going to be going up. So the last thing I want to talk about is minimum wage. You guys are going to hate me on this. I don't think it should be $15 an hour. I do think it needs increased. Without a doubt, it needs increased. It's been low for way too long. But my thing is, there's a lot of labor jobs. I'm a laborer. There's a lot of labor jobs that start around $15, $16, $17 an hour. If you could do any job, any non-labor job for $15 an hour, then what is the point of working the labor job? And those labor jobs, the companies cannot afford to pay them $20, $25 because minimum wage is $15. Okay, so it's not going to be a good thing, okay? Because now these companies are not going to be able to hire. Your company, okay, these entry-level jobs that you get minimum wage for, you really think they're going to be able to pay you almost double your salary that you're paying now? No. You think McDonald's and all these places, gas station clerks and, working at, wherever you work, grocery stores or whatever, you really think that they're going to be able to double your salary with no consequences, especially after a pandemic, putting so much pressure on businesses. So mark my words on this. If minimum wage gets bumped up to $15 an hour, there's going to be one thing that you're going to see a lot of: automation. Automation is going to boost 100 times because they are not going to be able to afford to pay you, and they are going to start automating as much things as possible. And I got bad news for you. There's more companies out there doing automation. So once again, supply and demand. Back in the day, there was only a few companies doing automation, so it was really expensive. Well, now there's a lot of companies doing automation, so it's getting a lot less expensive. So it's going to force companies into doing more automation and getting rid of their employees. So guys, that's what I'm concluding on today. Probably gonna lose some subscribers over the end of this, but hey, it is what it is. I tell the truth on this channel. I tell you how I feel. And like I said, everything is my opinion on this channel. When and if this bill passes, I will be back again to give you guys another update. So from now, guys, I hope you have a good day. I hope you guys start getting out of debt. I hope you start paying attention to every day, the future, start looking in the future. I hope you guys really start dissecting your finances, get on a budget, and start being smart about your money. I ramble on whenever I get, I just got so much on my mind. I could make this video like 50 minutes. Just please start budgeting. Watch my Bread series of videos. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.